Good native Shabbos, Parshas Emor. Parshas Emor. What do we want to say? Emor Marta has both the word emes in it, and also has Amar. It has Emor and emes. Yes, Emor and emes. Emor emes. Speak the truth. Yeah, Rashi. So, the emes. What's the truth? What is the truth? This week is about the truth. That's this week's parsha. It's about speaking. It's about shalom. It's about lashon hakodesh. This week is about the truth. So what's the truth? What is the truth? Where do we need to go? What's the truth? It's Friday. It's Erev Shabbos. We're going into a different space. We're going into a different consciousness. We're going into a different vibration. Yeah, all the pshat look like, even on Shabbos I have anxiety, whatever. So you're not there yet. And it's work. I'm not saying that, that I know anybody that is there. It's just, it's a process. But what's the truth? What's the truth? The truth is, what are you after? You're after what your heart is desiring, what you're feeling. You're feeling something is pulling you, something is calling. It's not really a calling, it's just a strong magnetic pull. Because when the calling came, you didn't really understand what the calling was. It was suppression, but now it's a pull, it's amshacha, it's a moshech, mashicha, oimer, tenufa, picking up, it's pulling, and we're listening to the truth. So all the pshatlach of what I feel, but the truth is that Shabbos is a different consciousness. We're checking out completely. It's off. That whole off, which means that the vibrational, on what the vibration travels on, these wires that they run on these mats, like a electric heating mat, the buzz of the week triggers a certain vibration that we receive from. Based on the sound, different vibrations are being triggered. So the vibration that comes out from the week, you have no choice. It triggers that way, the way of whatever that noise is, and it's just a painful thing. You can feel it in your chest and the solar plexus. It's just a constant. It's a buzz. You can't shake off. It's a feeling. Anxiety, some call it. They call it depression, whatever it is, but it's more like anxiety type. Shabbos, there's a different vibration. When the Shabbos comes, then they all disappear, because this vibration that comes in is such a high vibration that they can't feel it. They can't tune into it. They can't hear it. But one thing they do know is that they are dying because they have no life anymore. Because whatever was holding them, giving them life, is now not here anymore. They can't find us. They can't look. Going into Keser, going into the Shabbos, Malka, into the womb, Shechina, going through all the levels of, Chakal Tapuch and Malka, Zoh, the kids, and then, Chachma, Keser, Chachma, during Bamisav and Keser, and then Raiva, going into Atik the Keser, which is in complete pleasure. That's why by Shalashudis that time it gets a little rough, because it's shifting into a more refined, it's going into a deeper process of the process. So whatever worked, from wherever you were holding space that last night, now you got to go deeper. You're shedding that too. You're going into Raiva. You're going into the depth of the night of the process, the ceremony. So it's calling. So what to do is to learn, or some wash, breathe. So that vibration, that is how they die. But now, whatever was trapped from the week, whatever we picked up throughout the week by being out there and in that vibration, is now trapped in this Shabbos box. And once this vibration, once the alarm bell goes off, this vibration stops, and a new vibration comes in. Simply because we tune into a higher frequency, and automatically we pull to it. Naturally, I want to be at rest for Shabbos. I want to have a resting Shabbos. That is the automatic pull. It's not even rational. But now I become aware of it, feeling of the pull from the center of the heart, the Chidush B'Nefesh, center of the chest, I mean. So we're going in there. Now they automatically drop. So that is also why we take a hot shower before Erev Shabbos. We take a hot shower, and that kills all the klippas. So it says you should take with hot water, chamamim, ma'am chamamim. But if you go into energetically, what happens is that when you take a long hot shower, or when you go to a hot tub, mikveh, for a very long time, your heart starts beating faster. Especially if you heat it up before, and then you go into mikveh under the water, you can hear the heartbeat, and everything is hot. It's the veins are pumping, everything is dilated, and that fights off the energetic klippas that's holding that. So when you're feeling that hot shower, whatever you're feeling, that's the work. You can tune into that. It's that's what it is. So Parsha Samer, what's the truth? The truth is that what's pulling you, what's pulling you, what's calling, and we have to understand that sphere it's big. There's Sichos from the Rebbe talking about sphere. It's wild days. It's days that every single day we reconnect. It's not like a mitzvah that we make one bracha. Even Yom Tov, there's no shechianu every day. This is like a shechianu every single day. For 49 days, we're connecting. Every single one of them, we're plugging in. We say the Shem, we call out, we connect. So the Zman of Sphere, it's like, I don't know if I learned it right, but from what I see from the Rebbe, like I see words like this, as the Metzies be'innen Omer Shmitte v'Yovel Chuli. So it's not a mitzvah other than Tzad. It's a whole pilpul, but I see Omer Shmitte and Yovel. That's what I see. I see simple words. Metzias, Omer Shmitte, Yovel. So I have to learn it again, but fine. So what does that mean? That means that we're preparing to go to Kabbalah Torah. Now, finish with that. Torah is saying that here we can do it befat as the mitzvah asfira is a plus in asfira. The chunutz ban Torah was from them zet man doch as zet noch the mala from the avodah from itzte bisman agolas. Yafashel auch beshuv masator boel mazem kol chayel mala. So what is golas? Torah yelad is makom movel makom namor. The Torah is going to meet you anywhere. It's a nitzchi, it's a living thing. It lives in everything, and it comes and it travels all the way down. No matter how low we go, it comes and it follows. So the whole Golos thing is just something that is happening in the mind. It's all just happening in the mind. It's a dream. It's we're in a deep sleep. So we have to understand that the Torah is speaking on every level, and the Torah is nitzchi. It's always present. So it is Mitzrayim, Kriyas Yamsev, Pesach. It's happening on every level. And it's still happening, because all that's happening is Hashem Melech, Hashem Malach, Hashem Yimlech. We want to be in Hashem Malach in the present, the Hoya, Hoya V'Yeh. We want to be in the Hoya. This is what we're tapping into. This is where we're going into Kesher. We're going into Shuas. But I want to keep it more simple. And it's easy to say Kesher Shuas. What does that mean? Okay, I don't know. We'll see. But let's see what the feel of. It's just levels, hours and minutes of the day, where we go from one space of being present, my moods, and then another one. I go from good to better or not so good. So we see that it's all happening energetically. What happened? That my mood shifted, it changed, and nothing really, and the circumstance around me changed yet. So it's the way I see it. And the more you see yourself and you're holding the center of your universe from a very positive place, then that's all that's going to be able to enter into your vibe, to your field. Right? So Shabbos gives us the koach, so we know where to attune, where to align, and the ikir is to we have to go zoom out. You have to go back inside. Come back to self. Come back to the emes, to the truth. Not to get caught up in the details. Come back to the emes, to the truth. And that's where it's at. To recognize that the gullus is just a mind thing. It's the way you see things in the head. And that has to change. And when that changes, the projection is something else. So that is Hinek Achoyim, waking up from the dream with the truth. Truth is in the heart, going into the heart. Yeah, the Zohar talks here about Tfilah Shal Yad, and then he's talking about Tfilah Sheresh. He's talking about that the Ich von Shema Yisrael is Maresha the Nekuda Elah, Maresha Nekuda Alyona. He says we're plugged in like that. That's why we say Shema V'Yahavta, to be Mamshech Chasadim. In other words, when we wear the tefillin, Yid is pointed into the touching on Keser. What does that mean? That after that we need to do V'Yahavta. V'Yahavta is to bring in self-love. Have an awesome Shabbos. L'chaim l'bracha.